every parent out there knows that childcare, quality, affordable childcare is one of the most pressing issues we face. It's an economic issue in the sense of making sure we have good jobs for good workers. We need childcare workers to have a sustained quality of life and to be able to live a life, a good middle class job. It's an economic issue for parents, particularly women who are trying to enter the workforce or get back in the workforce. But oftentimes the cost of childcare could be the same as the cost of working, if not more. We know it's an equity issue. The single greatest thing we can do to give every child a chance at a better future is to ensure early childhood education, which is implemented via universal quality, affordable childcare. And so we're all here today as chair of the Board of Supervisors, as a parent of 5, along with our child care providers, and I want to thank UDW and Joanna for being here. I want to thank the Labor Council for being here, and I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for being here, because it really shows this is an issue where we need everyone at the table. We need more child care spots and facilities, and we need those workers to be paid fairly to make sure that they themselves can afford child care and afford a quality life and have a good thing. And of course, we are so grateful to Ms. Rosa Estrada for having us back at your facility. We have been here before, and we appreciate all of the incredible work that you do and everything that takes place here. On Tuesday, we're going to have a Board of Supervisors conference, a dedicated meeting just focused on the issue of childcare. We're going to hear from national experts. We're going to hear from workers and providers and businesses and our dear friends in organized labor to really talk about how do we come together as a region and lay out the path forward. Our board, in the time I've been there, has been more engaged in child care than at any point in the history of the Board of Supervisors, and folks across the board are stepping up. City council members are stepping up. Members of Congress, Sarah Jacobs, helped us get a federal funding for a really important program. The state of California and our legislative delegation are stepping up. This is an issue where everyone across the board universally recognizes that we need to take action. Now we need to build the roadmap to really show us how we move forward and make sure that we do it right. And so we're excited about what is coming up on Tuesday and excited for the opportunities, and just know how deeply this issue connects, how much this is a kitchen table issue for families all across San Diego County. How do we ensure we have quality, affordable child care? And so I want to introduce a few of our speakers who are going to share with you a little bit. And I believe, Ms. Rosa, we're going to start with you. So tell them we're thrilled to be back at your facility and your place. And please give a big welcome to Rosa Estrada.
Gracias. Hola, mi nombre es Rosa Estrada y he sido proveedora de cuidado infantil en San Diego durante 18 años y miembro de Childcare Providers United durante 3 años.
Hello, my name is Rosa Estrada, and I've been a child care provider in San Diego for over 18 years, and I'm a member of the Child Care Providers United, and I've been a member of the Child Care Providers United during 3 years.
A lo largo de la pandemia, el señor Nathan Fletcher ha sido un defensor de los proveedores de cuidado infantil familiar y de otras familias trabajadoras en San Diego. Y por eso quiero tomarme un momento para agradecerle, y hoy me gustaría su apoyo una vez más.
During the pandemic, Supervisor Fletcher has been a defender of child care providers and working families all across San Diego, and that is why I want to take a moment to thank Supervisor Fletcher and also to ask for his support one more time.
Sabemos que los desiertos de cuidado infantil continúan creciendo en todo el estado. Las familias luchan por encontrar lugares disponibles en sus comunidades locales, mientras que al mismo tiempo los proveedores de cuidado infantil familiar luchan por llenar los lugares disponibles en las estancias de cuidado infantil.
So we know that there continues to be a desert, a child care desert, all growing across the state. And working families are fighting and having a hard time finding available spaces for their communities to be able to, for their children to be able to find spaces in child care facilities. And we're having a hard time as child care providers filling those spots.
Necesitamos que el condado empodere no solo a los proveedores de cuidado infantil, sino también a las familias y a los padres del condado.
So we need that the county empowers all child care providers and parents across the county.
Necesitamos mejores formas de conectarnos entre nosotros para garantizar que todos los niños reciban la educación temprana que necesitan para prosperar.
We need better ways to find the ways that we can guarantee that children are able to receive the education, early child care education, to be able to thrive.
Los proveedores de cuidado infantil familiar tenemos la herramienta para ayudar a nuestros niños a preparar para sus años escolares y para su futuro. Pero necesitamos su ayuda para promover nuestros espacios disponibles a través de páginas de internet y recursos del condado.
So we need child care providers. We as child care providers have the tools to be able to help the children to be better equipped for their school years and their future, but we need the help to promote our spaces, maybe available through web pages and other resources that can be available through the county.
Es un paso fácil que puede ayudarnos a mantener nuestros negocios a flote. Mientras también brindamos a los niños de nuestro condado la educación y el cuidado y la etapa temprana imprescindibles que nos encanta brindar. Muchas gracias.
This is an easy step that can help us keep our businesses afloat while also bringing children in the county the education and the care early in their early education that we love to bring. Thank you very much.
Next from the Chamber of Commerce, we're thrilled to have Stephanie Benvenuto with us here today. Every employer faces this challenge. Your employees need childcare. They need access to childcare, and it makes it really hard to get to work, get where you need to go while you're driving out of the way and searching to try and do it. And so we really appreciate the partnership of the Chamber of Commerce and the business community who have stepped up and said, hey, we want to be a part not just of this discussion, but this solution as well. So thank you so much, Stephanie, for being here.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for including the Chamber in this morning's program. My name is Stephanie Benvenuto, and I'm the Vice President of Public Affairs at the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce, where I'm only able to work because of a family daycare located in Tierra Santa that takes care of my toddler every day. It's no surprise to anyone that a successful, functional workforce is dependent upon a childcare system that's broad enough and accessible enough for working parents. And we know that even before the pandemic, we were falling short for the majority of families. The pandemic eviscerated an already challenged industry, removing invaluable childcare slots from parents who were struggling to juggle jobs and kid care. Places like Rosa's is so important to making sure that those things can survive. So as we emerge from the pandemic and survey the needs of parents, of employers, and the small businesses that represent the vast majority of childcare providers, the Chamber wants to commit to being an enthusiastic and collaborative partner in this effort. Our members want to be a part of the solution, both because it's the right thing to do for our region and because our economic stability absolutely depends on it. The workforce will not return, or it won't return to high-cost areas like San Diego at least, if the costs of care are too high to balance out. They won't return if the only childcare option is 30 minutes outside of your existing commute. They won't return if the waiting list means your child is in kindergarten by the time the spot opens and it already cost you $2,000 in waiting fees. And if they won't return, our business climate will indisputably suffer. We want to thank Chair Fletcher for his leadership on this issue, and we look forward to our collaboration next week. Thank you.
The wait list issue is very real. We were just talking. Someone said they were trying to get in childcare, and they said there's a 3-year wait list. And they said, well, in 3 years, I won't need the childcare. They'll be in kindergarten. So, huge issue. As we think about this issue, it's not just about the facility and having a place to take your kids. It is about the workers and the workers who provide that vital role. And I want to be clear, there's often a myth that early childhood education somehow is babysit. It is not. It is early childhood education. It is a skilled job that has skilled workers. And in America, we figured out how to take jobs that are vitally important. Think of our K through 12 education system with teachers, and we made those good middle-class jobs because we made them good union jobs. Think about what we've done with the construction industry and the building trades. Good middle-class jobs. People have a skill, they work hard, they're paid fairly, they have health care, they have retirement security and a pension. And we need to do the same as it comes to childcare, because we can't tackle these issues just on one half of it and create a whole new series of issues and challenges on the other half. And so really appreciate, I know Joanna's here from United Domestic Workers and their role in this, and we're incredibly pleased to have the leader of the San Diego and Imperial County Labor Council as a full participant of our effort, and really appreciate Bridget Browning for being here today and all of your work.
Good morning. We represent about 200,000 working families in both San Diego and Imperial counties, and this is a real issue for our members. One, because they're already struggling to pay rent and buy gas and buy groceries, but two, because the actual workers who run these facilities are sometimes not even making minimum wage. You should just think about that for a moment, because our members can't afford to pay more per week for childcare. And it's not fair to ask workers like Rosa to make so little when they're putting their heart and their homes into this endeavor. And so we really want to recognize Chair Fletcher and the role that government needs to play in this endeavor. And if we want a productive society where we eliminate a lot of the social problems that we have to make sure that every kid has equal opportunity to succeed. And it shouldn't just be that people can afford $3,000 a month for childcare, their kids end up being successful. And so we really look at this as an equity issue, and we want to see union members' kids have the same prospects in the future as other children. And we're really excited to be a member of this coalition, and we're looking forward to the results that come out of it. Thank you.
So again, on Tuesday, Board of Supervisors special board conference on the future of childcare in San Diego, and it should be a really productive discussion, and really ideally start laying the groundwork for that specific roadmap of what we need to do here in San Diego to do better by working families and folks throughout our region.